Hey guys, Tim here from CNY Farm Supply in New York, representing the Roc hay mergers. And this video is to show you the controls and operations of the Rt1000 30-foot hay merger. Like the rest of the Roc merger lineup, the Rt1000 has lots of cool small advantages to it. Metal spring tines, heavy duty wear bars in the front, easy to remove bearings on the side, belt sections, idler wheels on each of the heads, a very simple, lightweight, easy 2-point hitch system, easy to hook up remotes and electronics. And the Rt1000 in transport mode is 9 foot 10 inches wide, and the lightweight overall design on this, 10,400 pounds. Here's a closer look at the very simple, easy to use control box on the Rt1000. You have 4 switches on this side. One is just for on and off for the control box. The second one does the strobe lights for the back for transportation. The third one is the LED lights, which come standard on top of this machine, shining down on your belts. And the third one is for the auto stop feature for the belts. As you raise and lower the head on this, the belts can turn on and off automatically as you make your corners. And lastly, the joystick on the side, all this does is control the belt direction. Simply push it one way to control all the belts to one side, the other for the other side, or you can split 2 to one side, 1 to the other, and vice versa. In the middle, this will be off. Remember that the control box does not have anything to do with raising and lower the wings on this machine. Those are hydraulics on the tractor. And lastly, there is a fail-safe system on this machine. So if you had no power to this, whether it was an electrical problem with the tractor or fuses, the fail-safe system does not need a control box. You can simply turn your PTO on, your pickup head will run, and all the belts will automatically turn on and merge to one side. Here's a better look at the backside of this machine, where you can see all the standard features like large flotation tires, hyper-pneumatic dual-acting cylinders for suspension, also LED lights complete across the machine, including marker lights, tail lights, brake lights, turn signals, strobe light, and the lights on top shining down on top of your belts. This particular machine has been ordered with this option of the auto grease system, so for custom operation and large farms, it's nice not to have to touch that machine. Let's take a look at this thing running in action. Okay guys, from the control box here, you can see I've got the PTO on, so the pickup head is running. And now I'll use my joystick to turn the belts on to merge to the right, and then switch it over to merge to the left. And then one way to split to, and then the other way to split to. And then back to the center, which will turn the belts off. Now I'll put the control box into the auto stop mode and turn the belts to merge to the right. And you'll see that when I put this machine into float mode for operation, that the belts will automatically turn on as you lower the head. So now when you get to the end of your windrow, you'll simply pick the head back up, and you'll see that the belts will automatically turn back off as you make your turn. Okay, lastly guys, we want to show you how, if we turn our belts on here at the 30 foot, we can simply raise one head up and fold it all the way up to the transport mode. So in that very heavy crop condition, especially in first cuttings, you can actually just run 2 heads at 20 feet. Once I get to a certain point, you can see that outside head turns right off and folds all the way up. Lastly guys, we talked about the fail-safe system on this merger and how we don't need a control box to operate it. So I'm going to show you that in action. I'll leave the control box right here on the ground for you. And I'm going to hop up in this cab and I'll show you how, by using my hydraulic remotes, I can fold the wings up and down. Okay. Now I'll give her a little bit of RPM, and I'm going to flip on the PTO. And you can see how everything turns on and automatically merges to the right. And you still obviously have control to raise and lower the machine. That's what we call the fail-safe system, no downtime. So there you have the controls and operations for the Roc Rt1000 30-foot hay merger. Thanks for tuning in.